it?
No.
No.
Yes.
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 Boom. Showtime.
Oh, showtime indeed.
Oh, you have a knock on the door
Okay.
for a live studio audience?
Here, Mom. I have a chair for you.
This is fantastic.
Right there.
Our first live studio audience. Why don't you have a seat, Jenny?
Have a seat, Mom. We're filming.
Yeah, we're doing a little show
We're doing
here.
a cooking demo. Do you want to cook with us? No.
What do you want?
You can sit there or you can come up and cook with us.
What do you want done?
We just want to see your face.
Yeah.
We're making a ham.
We're making ham today.
Yeah, she said ham.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why it looks ham.
And it's going to be a bourbon mustard marmalade glaze with the ham.
Mm-hmm.
So we have some of the ingredients here that we're going to prepare.
I'm going to put it on an apron.
Will's going to put it on.
Do you want an apron, Mom?
What?
Are you going to cook with us? Yeah.
Well, I can go get my own.
You can go get your own apron?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. I'll wear this one then.
Do you want to go get your apron?
Yeah.
Okay. Go get your apron and come back.
Okay, I don't know when Dad's coming.
Oh, Dad
Don't worry
will
about
be
him.
back for an hour.
He'll show up around lunchtime. He always does.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Who made that apron, Willa?
My mom made this apron.
Yes, she did.
Okay.
Jenny makes the best aprons.
No.
You do? What else does Jenny make that's so wonderful?
No.
You want to tell the back?
Yeah.
Jam. My mother-in-law, Jenny, makes the world's best jam.
No.
Yes, in my humble opinion, you do. And I'm hoping that we're going to get some strawberry jams out of those magical jam hands.
Yes, I hope you can get jam with that.
Mom likes
I
it.
wonder where that's from.
Well, we'll make sure that we get some berries. We need berries.
Yeah,
before we
so
do jam.
strawberries are in season right now
Thank you.
here on Vancouver Island.
Yeah.
And so we're going to make a wonderful strawberry jam with Jenny in the next
Okay.
coming days when you go into town. Do you want to get your apron and come back?
I'll come over. I don't know where to get that.
It'll be an hour. He's lots of time.
Yeah,
We'll-
lots of time.
we'll have
We're
some
not
fun
gonna be
until
long.
then.
Okay, I'll come back.
Okay. Thanks, Mom.
I love that one. I love this woman too.
Phew.
Just watch that you're on camera here, baby.
Oh,
because
sorry. Here I am.
Perfect. Welcome back.
We're
Awesome.
making a ham.
Hey, John Coburn. Nice to see you here.
And hi, Joanne. And
Hey.
she says hi to Mom. Didn't say hi to us.
No, it's okay. That's fine. We think she likes her better. That's fine.
So we have a ham. It's about almost 7 pounds actually.
Bone in.
Bone
skin
in.
on.
Skin on. Why bone in?
Because the bone is amazing. Why? Can you tell
Why?
me?
Well, I don't know. Why do you make? Why does anyone make?
Well, it's less processed that way for sure.
Yeah.
So
For sure.
often the hams that you'll get that are boneless will be processed ham and then gets stuck back together in the shape of a ham. This is an actual what they call whole muscle hunk of pork.
And I mean the nice thing about getting a bone in ham is you can make ham stock afterwards because you don't make ham stock with chunks of meat. Make with the bone because there's lots of flavor in the bone.
Plus, you can use phrases like "there's lots of flavor in the bone" and "bone in," and you know how I like my boning words, right?
Yeah, puns. You like some punny puns. Now this guy has a little net on him.
Hey, I like to work without a net.
So do I. I'm gonna take this net off.
Perfect.
I think the net is to keep all the meat together, but you can't eat it, so it's kind of.
It was in the processing part of the. So we're going to use the traditional Bradshaw roasting pan, and Will and I have decided that in the lead up to Father's Day, June 21st. Remember your dads. We're going to make all the recipes that make her dad and my dad happy, and maybe your dad too.
It's all about the dads.
It's all about the dads. So ham is whose favorite dish?
My dad's.
By
And
far.
mine.
If it makes Andy happy, it makes Willa happy, and that makes me happy. And you might also notice I've got a bit of a bounce in my step today. Willa and I yesterday produced just the most perfect pastrami.
Oh,
And that meant
so
that we
good.
had pastrami yesterday, and then we did a pastrami hash for breakfast today. So I've got my old Wellington Brewery inspired Deli King t-shirt on.
love it.
Look, Mary's in the house. Your sister Mary's here.
Oh, hi, Mare.
Hey. And no, I'll take that from you.
Thank you very much.
Now, if the ham is moist, there's a lot of liquid in the pack, you're going to want to dry that off. This doesn't look
This
too wet
looks
to me.
pretty good, actually. So just a ham anatomy. It's the fatty part, so that goes up.
And we're gonna score.
We're gonna score it.
The skin as well. Do you want to do the scoring? Or do you want me to do the scoring?
You can settle the score.
Hey.
Cha-ching.
So scoring is. You know what? I'm going to do the scoring on the cutting
board, yeah.
Because I don't want to scrape the knife along the. Did you hear that? That's great. You ever do the clove poking?
Oh my goodness, my mom used to do the clove poking for sure. And I usually be like pulling cloves out, trying not to eat them by mistake.
So Jenny, Willa's mom, who is our live studio audience today, she's gone to get her apron, is a trained chef. And Jenny is a wonderful cook. And there she is.
Hey, Mom. Oh, nice apron.
Beautiful apron. And one of the things, I'm scoring the ham. Jenny, remember the traditional scoring the ham method? And one of the things that I love to do here in Tofino is that Jenny and I tend to cook dinners together. So we're going to do that again for you today.
Mm-hmm.
So we're scoring the ham in the traditional method. And now I'm going to put this back into the roasting pan.
Yeah, excellent. I'm going to just
show everybody.
shuffle this one
Perfect.
this way. Is that okay?
Jenny loves to be on camera.
You
didn't see the eye roll I just got right
the
there.
The expression on Mom's face
Yes.
was amazing. So we're going to set this aside.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're going to do the glaze now.
Yeah.
So this.
Come in, Mom, and you can whisk up the glaze.
Yes, perfect.
So
we need a quarter of a tablespoon, sorry, quarter cup of maple syrup.
I'm just gonna.
And
So
this bad boy.
quarter cup of maple syrup.
Hey, look the automation we got going
Yeah.
on. Now we also need a quarter cup of bourbon.
Bourbon.
So do you want to tell the story of the time that we drove to the United States?
No, I don't, because I don't want the police to come after us.
We did nothing illegal. We declared our bourbon at the border.
Can you hold this, please? Okay, there you go.
So we have a wonderful friend named Christian Gill in Cincinnati who's got a fantastic restaurant called
That in there.
Boomtown Biscuits and Whiskey. And we went to visit
I'm
Christian
also
and PJ.
gonna add the Apple Dijon mustard because we need a quarter cup of that.
Quarter cup of Apple Dijon. And I'm going to grab the bourbon.
You figure out what bourbon to use because I am attached to a lot of our bourbons.
You know what? We have the most, I think, of the old granddads.
Oh, granddad, it's one of your favorites.
Yeah. So here, Jenny, let's measure this out too. Thank you. Quarter cup of.
Tiny little
Okay.
scrape.
Oh, I brought them right here. Sorry.
Oh.
I cut them next door, so it's going to be at hand. And then we do a little bit too early today for that.
Mom's giving you this look like, what is this guy talking about?
Now, Willa and Jenny are measuring out the Kaplanski's Apple Dijon Mustard. This was a collab that we did with Verhavta. It's a wonderful organization in Toronto that's well worthy of your
Do you want to
support.
scrape it into the bowl?
And we give a portion of all of our Apple Dijon Mustard sales back to that organization because we love the work that they do with poverty and homelessness in the city of Toronto. Well done, Willa.
Thank you.
And our first guest appearance on the show.
I know, I love it.
I love
So
that too.
this is the Verhavta mustard
Yeah,
here.
let's put it down right there.
Right.
And this is sponsored by Old Granddads. We want to thank those folks for being
You
sponsored
want
of
to
the show
whisk
today.
that, start whisking that up, Mom? Whisk,
Yeah, I
whisk,
can
whisk.
do that.
Okay. We're also going to put in a half teaspoon of. Did you put it in already? Ginger powder.
I haven't.
Is that what's next? Oh, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Why don't I follow the plan?
Sure.
And then juice up.
And 2 tablespoons is just that line there.
Okay.
Oh, that looks good, Mom.
Always best to use fresh lemon juice, right? Instead of the stuff from the jar.
Mhm.
That's 1 tablespoon. We're going to cut another lemon for you.
Great. And while you're doing that, I'm going to measure out the half a teaspoon of ground ginger. So I'm going to reach over there.
Nice reach around, Willa. You're the worst.
You're terrible. My mom is right here.
I know, and I love the fact that she's right here. Thank you for joining us today.
Okay, so mix that up in.
There's 2 tablespoons of lemon juice for you.
Yeah.
Oh, did I get any seeds in there? I don't think
I
so.
don't think so. I think we did okay. And anyways, I mean, look, it's just a glaze, right?
What do you mean just a glaze? There's no such thing as just a glaze.
Okay, and then.
That's my glaze beaver routine. A little salt.
Uh-oh, I lost. There we go. Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
And the ham. That's the entirety of the list. Oh, the marmalade.
And the marmalade. How much marmalade goes in?
3/4 of a cup, actually.
Ooh, that's quite a bit. Let's lighten up a little bit on the marmalade, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, we don't like things as sweet as some people do. So
And it already has maple syrup, and it already has the bourbon, and there's a lot of sweetness there.
Mom really loves marmalade. Mom has marmalade on toast every morning.
Ooh. We're giving away all Jenny's secrets.
We are. When I was little, Mom, do you remember this? I memorized a poem by A.A. Milne. The king asked the queen, and the queen asked the dairymaid, Could I have some butter for my royal slice of bread? The dairymaid curtsied, and she said, I'll go and ask the cow before he goes to bed. And basically what happens is the cow...
I want to keep hearing the rest of it.
It's a really long poem.
Hey, would you still know the whole thing?
I don't. But basically what happens is the cow is tired and doesn't want to make butter. So he suggests having marmalade. Many people nowadays prefer marmalade instead. And the king gets very upset and goes back to bed.
Jenny used to have Willa memorize poems when she was little. And so Willa, being the brilliant woman that she is, still remembers many of those. And it's always a pleasure for you to hear her recite now and again. So thanks for sharing that with me.
Okay.
Hey, Chef Craig is here from the Rogers Center in Toronto. Nice to see you, Craig.
So,
hey, Marianne's here as well from Victoria. Nice to see you, Marianne.
Nice. And Jana pointed out that our mustard jar was obscured, so I took down the banners so that it's no longer obscured.
Good. That's our mustard jar right there.
Should we taste this before we glaze? Because we added just less than half a cup of marmalade.
You want to taste that, Jenny?
Should we try some now? Okay. Here. Ooh, it's bourbony.
But tell me what you really think.
That's okay. It's nice. I like the kind of sourness you get.
Yeah.
With the bourbon and the marmalade. I think it's really nice, actually.
I think it's wonderful.
The lemon juice isn't overpowering.
It's also going to caramelize on the ham itself. We've got the oven pre-roasting at 325.
Yeah, we do.
And so now
we're gonna.
We brush on, or how do we do this?
Yeah, so we're gonna brush on our about half a cup of the glaze over our ham. We're gonna paint it on. Yeah, bring it back out. We're gonna run Mom. Mom and I can paint it on. And
well, I scored the ham a little bit earlier. If you weren't here for the scoring action, and
so I'm here. We're gonna do this. You do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna cover the whole guy. It's fat side up in our pan, and basically what's gonna happen is we're gonna let this guy cook for 2.5 hours.
Yep.
Just kind of bring it up to temperature, and then we're going to take it out, crank the oven up to 425, and then glaze it again.
Joel Prusky is here. Hey, Joel. Nice to see you. Or was here anyway at some point. Came in and came out. Lovely to see Joel in the house.
And so we're going to glaze it again after we crank the heat.
I love all the little chunks of orange that stick to the outside.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be beautiful.
Yeah, it's going to work out really nice. You need a nice dark caramely crust on the end of there. Maybe get some on the open sides. There you go. Perfect.
Now you can glaze multiple times when the heat is cranked up.
Heat is on.
And then you'll end up with this lovely caramelized, crusty crust. Sort of like how the sugar in the pastrami.
That's exactly right. Yeah, we use it in our pastrami cure. We do a 2/3 cure, 1/3 sugar, and it does give the pastrami a wonderful flavor. I want to give a big thank you to Samantha Bickford in Newfoundland for suggesting this recipe. I don't think Sam knew how much my father-in-law loves
That's perfect. Mom.
his hams, but she played right into our hands.
Yeah.
And between now and Father's Day on June 21st, Will and I are going to be showing all
That's good.
kinds of different wonderful Father's Day inspired recipes.
I'm just going to loosely tent this so the ham doesn't dry out.
So this week on 32nd Thursday, we're going to show you
Here we go.
a
Into the oven.
right into the oven. Let's do it. It's loosely tented with foil.
Mm-hmm. And that's it.
That's all she wrote for our Apple Dijon Marmalade Bourbon Ham Glaze.
Exactly.
With our special guest, Jenny Bradshaw. Thank you so much for joining us today.
It's fun.
Our first special guest, and the most special guest as well. We actually had a fellow come into the radio studio yesterday during my radio show, and I've always wanted to do, not in socially distanced times, but in other times, these kinds of live guest interactions. And so it's such a pleasure to have my mother-in-law join us for this. If you have your own ideas, if you have your own recipes, if you have things that you want to share with us, zane@kaplanskis.com is my email address. We'd love to hear from you. Also, if you have ideas for our radio show, let us know. If you're in town and you want to see us and come into the studio and talk. And last but not least, my birthday is June 17th. I'm doing a Facebook fundraiser right now. I had set $520 as my goal. We've already blown the doors off that, and let's keep going. Every donation to my Facebook fundraiser for No Kid Hungry will get you a 30% discount coupon. And Aunt Marge in Calgary, thank you so much last night for your very generous donation, and everybody else who's donated as well. It really is a wonderful birthday gift for me.
Actually, I think it was Aunt Marge who gave me that book.
Which one?
The book with all the poems in it.
Oh, there you go. We love our Aunt Marge in Calgary, and we can't wait to be there and to reconnect. We were there in January, February,
We were.
and we will be back as soon as we can. So thank you for joining us today, Jenny, and thank you for joining us at
Thanks
home
for
as well.
helping out, Mom.
Yes, this has been a landmark edition of Mustard Monday. Just like a mustard Monday.
Oh, that sounded perfect. Okay. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All over.
Okay.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be. No, I wouldn't want to be. This is fun.